So welcome back. I will try a new start, just with the new mod, with the new sort of special effect. I've been ready to finally obtain fixed fade out, fade to black also. One teleporting player for a couple of seconds is hidden, so it should work better. And I'm just trying to start a similar class. Change place. Western faces, I think. And hopefully this time we will have some little better streaming. Something that should be less laggy. I will use my usual hair. I'm very fond of this hair because it's one of the few hair that is physiqued, and it is not bad when you have not full transparency, so you can use this hair also when you're swimming and it doesn't disappear. But I want to try a new base. Well, Westerlies, I think. There are several. Nice. I will try this one. Okay, so usual Breton character, and I will pick this enchanted blade class. I put back conjuration like major skill because, well, alteration is good enough on minor skills for more useful spells, while a strong conjuration is easier for stronger minions, especially at the starting game. And I want to also start with heavy armor on my major skills, so it's a little more protective, and this is to try and counteract the fact that probably there will be very low endurance, and so little health points. And also, well, I was really in doubt between speechcraft and illusions and, for instance, acrobatics or athletics, but I think all in all it's harder to develop personality than speed, and also speed is less important if you think to use some artifact like boots or blind speed. So all in all, I think that's a good combination for a fighter mage character mostly, but still able to advance also in other thieving skills like illusion, speechcraft and marksman. So let's go and see how it works. And well, I will keep using Atronach because for me it's a sort of powerful but uh, really more difficult at the same time way of playing with no magical generation, and so I'm very fond of it. And well, let's go. I think that's enough. And I have also these descriptions. I don't know how correct, but meaning is a sort of jack of all trades. And also I have this story in my mind about this character, which is experiencing these deja vus and really already has been saved by seeing the future, those 3 seconds of future, like this saved her life more than once. Because I think this will justify and interact with the development of the story of the Reverie, and realizing that dreams may be real and maybe previous life, different lives, alternative lives, and so on, and the introduction of realizing that, and some sort of the chim concept. But let's go on and see what happens. I have also, as usual, new mods to try. Specifically, some of the new mods from the very recent releases during the May Modathon, organized by Dark Elf Guy, as usual. And specifically, I have a very, I think what will be a permanent add-on for my loading list, because it's really so good, and it's open Morrowind mod by London Rook and Greater 7, which is showing the other cantons through what were loading doors. So now you have the same effects of other more recent games by Bethesda. You see the other canton before going there, and when you are passing by the door, you are automatically teleported like it would be a real door. And also the scripting, if you have the Morrowind scripting extender updated to its more recent version, the scripting works so even your companions are transported with you, so it's very well done, and by probably one of the best, if not the best, currently working with Morrowind script extenders scripter, which is Greater 7. And so, well, if I would vote for the best mod of the mods of the Modathon so far, I think that would be the one, because it's a great idea and very well done. There are other very nice mods, I think, but this one really, I think it's really good. And another mod is a quest mode. I think a weird mod, a dead request about Shogorath, I think. And I took a rapid a rapid view at the mod in the construction set, changing some scripts, removed a couple of topics because they were giving me some compiling errors with a topic, but these two things, I think the mod should be great because it's a very strange and inventive story, but I don't want to know it. I did not really look at the dialogue or something like this because I don't want to spoil for myself the story. And that's the second mod. And I have these changes to my starting modification of the classic quick char mod by adding to the starting sequence a message from the editor, and especially this blanking of the player view during the transportation, which I had problems making work, and finally I think I found a way, because there are two teleportation. One very short teleportation to the center of Sidanim, that's for correctly starting all the modes that expect the player to be there sooner or later. So I teleport the player there for a couple of seconds and then to another cell, a random cell destination. And the game, by standard, when you teleport to an exterior cell, it automatically fade in and remove your blanking the view of the player. So the only way I found, but it's working so it's good, is to add also a blind cursor temporarily, so player is still blinded and it is still seeing dark, and so I'm happy with this effect for now. But too much talking, let's try this if it finally works as expected. And also I'm not using the butter heads in this start. I want to use Wesley head replacer, so there will be very few butter heads NPCs, probably some from MCA or other mods, but most of them should be Wesley heads. And we have the classic dupe here, which is not bad, but for now I want to choose my random start location. So plan is start in a random place and find my way back to Sidanim. And so we can also explore new places. So I think I will start in the mainland, so we can explore hopefully some new place or some updated place from the latest Tamriel rebuild release. And well, let's go. So we start with messages and the usual mode. Starting, we have the Goblin Lab mode, but don't want to see that video for now. And the configuration of necessities of Morrowind, which, as usual, it mostly gives some yes. And I prefer manual eating. Foods, omnivorous, text, message and sound. Oh, important, a long duration for the day, because survival modes are better played with a very slow time scale compared to the standard game. And female, because Sharyu is a girl, and yes, fires heart everyone because it's more fun. Yes, illuminated windows like book rotate, yes, and I'm using something similar but not really this one, so we'll say no, finish, and then we can configure MCA. I'm using still MCA 7 because also I have tweaked it a lot, especially companion scriptings. And so, medium parties, okay, and then we should be done with a couple of mods to configure before starting. And as you can see, I have tweaked also the boat is moving.
Oh, dear me. Forgive me, but I am enjoying this.
And here we are, teleported in a dangerous place, very dangerous place. I think we are almost dead. We are in a dreamer room with some poisonous and it will be hard, I suppose, but maybe we have a secret weapon, this ancestral ghost, which I think is not something that can be harmed by poison. So full of danger here, and it's hard because I have no weapon from a long range. So let's hope this ghost can help. Not really an easy place to start for a play. And we found a small dagger. Oh, and a crash. Not good. Oh, a pity because I was really enjoying this difficult start. Let's try again. And, but anyway, seems the let me check. There are other tasks running. Okay, it seems the starting works very well. Oh, a pity that crash. I think it was a very challenging start in a dreamer room with some battle for life at the beginning, but we will try again. Maybe we can find some easier location to start. And so far I've never been 2 times in the same starting place. I think I have added most of the vulnerable possible places, and Primary Rebuild official release, and also the preview places. And I have not added Blood Moon locations, Solstheim locations, mostly because I think they are too dangerous for, really too dangerous in general for a level 1 player. Caves and places in Sky, not Skyrim, sorry, in Solstheim. But maybe in the future could be interesting if I see I am able to survive well to these places, maybe. And this is all to give different start, because well, you have to go to Sidanin sooner or later to go on with. Oh, maybe I can just start from here and see if I'm able to get another random place. Yes, you must go to Sidanin sooner or later, because you have to talk with the captain, Celos Gravius, to get the main quest. But it's nice to be on the run, to find a way to go there from a distant place. So, more fun, different start. So...
Oh, dear me. Forgive me, but I am enjoying this.
Let's see if we get the same destination or not. I think we are in a safe place now, in a ship cabin. Good. No dungeon. The Eternal Voyager. Oh, we are also lucky. Found a book. And a bedroll. And I have scripted a small change to the necessities of Morrowind bedrolls. Now they can be picked up, and so we will do just this thing, so we can use a bedroll in the wilderness. And let me check one thing. I want to see if my uploading speed is enough to hopefully stream in a more decent way than the latest streams. Well, it's not really good, but not so bad. So I think, I don't know the streaming, but my purpose is mostly to have a decent video quality when the stream is already done, because my connection is not good and I cannot do miracles with it. But hopefully the final video will be decent quality. Anyway, lots of nice things to get here, probably. Ingredients and... oh, a common beer. And this thing, I'm using my alt mod to see the value-weight ratio of things. And this one is not good, because you see 1. But cooked rat meat, plate, oh, that's better. Value-weight ratio of 5. But this is useful. This could be useful because we have no water skin. Oh, let's take this one. Okay, so... Ooh, what's there? Nice wine. And... Okay, so let's see if we can open this. Also, I will just set up some shortcut. So I use this configuration mostly. Key 9 for some light, for instance, torch, and here a probe. You see, these are starting things that I have added to the quick char random location. They are little randomized, but essentially are a couple necessary items, a dagger and something little like this. So let's add this dagger and mostly spells, because here I will put a healing spell. So magic menu and Balina Soothing Balm. Balina is one famous, I think. Oh, I could use magic here because a bound dagger is really better. So some magic. This one is good. And a summon ghost. Or some fire bite. And here I'd say some sanctuary. Okay, so we are good. And let's try opening this thing. Lock to complex. So no wait. Okay, let's go and discover that we are in Helnim Docks. Well, we have been lucky this time. A very civilized place. And we could also take a boat, probably, directly to...
Can you ask your question quickly?
Look at how nice is this face by Wesley. I think we can just take a boat to Marog, Firewatch, Ildrim. I think Ildrim was called Darnim in the previous release of Tamil Rebuilt, and it is a place where we casually ended in the previous test of this quick char mod. And well, Firewatch is a good place also. Imperial city not far from Voss, I think. And Marnog should be nearby. I think it's over there. So for now I will just stay here for a while and see how this Helnim place can help Shiaryu sound starting our adventure. Hopefully we will not crash anymore. Never mind so far. So let's talk about you a little. A well-traveled man. Destinations. Helnim to Firewatch. Oh, Wolverine Hall. And so these are changes done by latest version of official transport of tunnel rebuild. They have added transport to Wolverine Hall compared to previous version. Well, you can use standard travel if you want. I got also to Sedrimora, or you can keep using my scenic travel and go to the other standard 3 places. I don't know if I will add, I don't think so, but I will add ever the route to Sedrimora. But you know, you can use what you like, because they are not really conflicting, because I use dialogue options while the standard travel is using this option, so no problem. Let's talk about the cities. Right. Firewatch, admin, latest rumors. Oh, strange bard.
I heard a rumor about a mysterious bard that is staying at Helnum's Red Drake Inn. Apparently he showed up fairly recently and something isn't quite right about him.
And as usual, Shiayu is reading her journal about things that have been wrote down for future reference in our journal. An epidemic of some sort in town. Reckless maiden. So we could take a look at this. Should be some kind of ship, Reckless Maiden. But for now, goodbye to Andrea Morian and a Bredon fellow like Shiayu. Well, that's bad. It's also a nice face. Oh, this should be a Reckless Maiden, and this is the captain. Oh, it doesn't want to talk. Can we go there? Oh, here is the captain. Jovan the Waster, this is the one. Upward bow. Hello, background. What there to say? I'm a nerd. Firewatch. Lift walking, must be some mod. Latest rumors. Services, more trade, secret. So let's try and Otter. Velvet pillow. Something new. And let's try some admire. Oh, not good. And one thing, I had people asking why does scenic travel doesn't work with this ship master. Well, this is scenic travel option, menu option, which is enabled on all ship master to make it easy to access the bot mode menu, but the real ship master which are able to give you scenic travels have also the scenic travel option. So this is for easing the use of the configuration menu. If you don't like it, you can just disable it, but I think it's very handy to have it when you talk with other shipmaster also. Anyway, as we are in the configuration menu of the bot mods, I think we can do some changes, which I suggest you do, because there are some options which are not enabled by standard that could be good to change. So for instance, and this is the option which will reflect how you want to play and behave, about the option of having traveling from Vardenfell to the mainland forbidden, like in the original Morrowind lore and in the original starting of Tamriel Rebuild, where this was one thing forbidden. So you had to travel to the mainland, from Vardenfell to the mainland, with different ways, or when the quarantine was no more. So my bot mod by default is compatible with the standard Morrowind, and so there's a quarantine. You cannot legally travel from Vardenfell to the mainland. So the default option is you can have trips, scenic trips by boat to the mainland, only when Blight is gone. So this is the default option. But if you like to play with the more recent decision by Tamriel Rebuild team to make legal to travel from the start, you can just say yes here, and so you will have some shipmaster which will allow you to travel to the mainland from the start. And you can change this thing also while playing. It's not a do once option, so for now we will keep it only when Blight is gone, but as the default. So traveling from Vardenfell, the island of Vardenfell, to the mainland will be not legal, and there will be no shipmaster giving scenic traveling. And then this is a recent option to try and better have the player better following the bot direction automatically, and you can also set it up to a lower value. You can try, oh sorry, you can try this. It should be more responsive, but it depends on your setup. Anyway, you can try and set it trying to get the best result. It's not a perfect solution, but it's still a little improvement about it. And I think this is, in my opinion, important, because by default the kind of weather that's set up in the Sea of Ghost region by Tamriel Rebuild team is very foggy, and this is not so good for scenic traveling by boat. So I suggest you say yes here, so there's a little less fog when you are traveling. And this is similar option to get available scenic traveling from Cedric Mora to Talfir. Default is only when Corpus Q request is done. So I will just keep it like this, and I think these things are okay. Oh, and this is these are the extra trips that are not standard routes, but some of them can be done using my scenic travel, and default is yes, they are enabled. And there's an extra option which we want to use, which is not only the official TR mainland destination, but also the unreleased unofficial maps like the TR preview. So part of the Tanya rebuild maps which are not finished but are already more or less playable, like the Tear River Valley area and so on. I have some scenic boat routes for those places, so we will click here to have them enabled. Okay, and then I think the rest is pretty standard, and I think no need to change anything else, but there are a lot of options that you can tweak if you want. For instance, this one, if you want to add the standard trip duration when you travel, I think that's enough time pass while you travel real time, but there's the possibility to add a couple hours, 3 hours to make time passing similarly to standard traveling. This is good, I think. And you can also change the boat speed if you prefer to go faster or slower, or you can change it anytime. Anyway, I think we are done with this configuration, and we can go out and talk about latest rumor, for instance. Oh, here is the usual topic about source time.
I have been told there is now a boat in Kuul that offers transport to the island of Solstheim.
Get out of here before you get hurt.
So let's look at the books. On the move, wow! We got also a spell. And this is a nice feature about Tower Rebuild. There are these books that can teach you some spell. Usually spells are not powerful, they are mostly cosmetic spell, but sometimes they are also interesting. On the move, let's see. Oh, this is not a bad spell, because it should be able to make some humanoid flee instead of attack in theory. And I think it's an interesting pillow here, but we are very poor because we just started the game. Can we go here? Hello, Kiliban Samaris. Latest rumors? Oh. Can I admire? No. Dark Elf don't like Shiari. And let me check. It's from Town Rebuild, so. And Shiario is obviously very interested, being sort of a mage, mostly a mage and a warrior, but he's very interested in books. And when she can, she get them, but we cannot steal so easily. But skill books are always precious, so let's try and see. We can reach this one, not easy because it's a strange position. Oh, another spell? Light in the deal. It will be good to read these books, but obviously I don't read them now because it will be too long. Also, I have not enough breath or a good English to be able to read them for you. But I think I will collect as possible them, so sooner or later I will read them, but not while streaming. What is the spell we learn? Oh, we cannot decipher it because we are not skilled enough in the magic school, I think. So we cannot understand the spell. And it would be nice to get this, but it should be probably stealing. And I'm not using the Morrowind code patch option to see if something that you can grab is possessed by some NPCs or factions or not, because I find it too easy. While you know this thing, it removes all the risk from the game, so I prefer to not have it. And we have some nice maps. Of the Tamur rebuilt Talvani area. And I want to show you a curious thing. Probably if you have seen some of my other playthrough, you already know that, but usually paper has a very good value-weight ratio, because it's not precious, but it's very easy to carry. We have lots of food and things, but too hard to steal. Oh, let me check if I'm able to reach that book. Not easy at all. I will need some telekinesis, but don't know it. No way I can reach the book. Maybe? No, too far. so... No way. Can we go down? Yes. Ooh, I could steal something here. If I'm able to hide. Oh, can that butter? Good for alchemy. Actually, you will be quite the alchemist. Probably. Because alchemy is very powerful. And also I like to go and look for ingredients. Let's try and see if we can hide here. Be hidden. We found a steel dagger. Have more weapons. I think I will take this one. It's not bad. This is good, but this is better because it's faster and less heavy. Oh, more weapons. This is very good. We have also a sabar. Not bad. I think I will get this one instead. Oh, I also a claymore. Too heavy. Okay, so we found a decent weapon for start. So let's change. And I don't know if this weapon is recognized. I think so, yes. We have the scabbard, but it's a little too sexy because as the scabbard is using the shirt slot, it is making the shirt disappear, so Shiario is in the nude and we cannot do this. Oh, over there, a bot on my scenic roads. Anyway, let's go and explore a little more this city. Oh, let me check if the wells are working. I have numified the mod, so wells should be replaced with working necessities or Morrowind wells. And it works very well, it seems. The well works very well. We can also fill our bottles and water container. Just explore a little. Hello.
Get out of here before you get hurt.
What a nice node. Okay. Oh. ABC for barbarians. Wow. A very well suited book for this node. I think this place is sort of slum for city. Oh, a rookery. I don't know what's a rookery. Ooh, nice books. Lots of things to read and to collect. Sage. Oh, this is very interesting. Imperial Dragon. The symbols used. This is a very nice book. History of Ibernaut. And this book is reversed, but ooh, blunt weapon. Hello, I'm sorry, I have no money currently, but I will get back to buy some books when I am a rich adventurer. Hello, let's talk about Helium. Good news. The surrounding, oh, good enough for me, and the surrounding scenery is beautiful, is it not? I'm cooped up in here most of the time, of course, but when I do get out, it is breathtaking, and yes, so far it's a very nice place. Oh, a disease spreading in town, it seems. And we already found some enlightening spells while writing books. Oh, main people of power in Helmi are the governor, Contumius Flavius, a wizard, a knight protector, specific place. Okay. Oh, he has lots of books. But for now... Oh, let's try and admire. Oh. Oh, I will stop here before he really gets too hungry. Where are you? Oh, the books. Oh, the brief history of the Empire, a classic. And I think I could just try and steal some of this because I think that's a very useful book to have. So let's try to steal some of these nice books. But most of them, I think, I will not try to get, because it's a good place to have them. And also the elf has been very nice, all in all. Don't really want to steal everything. Just looking for illuminating books, skill books. Oh, and there is also a lot of poetry, something like this. Lots of new books I never seen, probably coming from the Tamriel project new library. And you may notice that when you is sneaking, the containers do not show the animation. This can be used mostly when you have something over the crate, for instance, and you don't want to play the animation because it will look a little weird to have the crate lid to move while the rest of the things over the crate are not moving. So you can just sneak and the animation will not play and the crate will open like usual. So not really open, but you will open the inventory of the crate. Or you can just stand and the animation will play. So that's a nice feature added to the mod by MW animated containers mod by QQQBBB. And this thing is configurable, I think, using, as usual, a global variable which you can set up from the console. Oh, and speaking about setup, maybe we can also set up a couple of other things by starting as we are still starting the game. We set up water life mod, and we can also set up our time scale using this ring, Tempus Fugit ring, which is by default added also by my water life mod, and it's a very fast and simple way to tweak the time scale of the game. We set it to 10 from the configuration panel of the mod necessities of Morrowind. We can just lower it a little more from here. It's can double, can add, you can multiply, divide, so it's very fast to change the game how variable, which is the one setting how the game how fast the game, the in-time game is working. The standard for the game is a value of 30, I think. And for if you are using a mode like Necessities or Morrowind, I think it is better to play it as with the game settings of 10 or even smaller time scale. I'm sorry, the variable is called time scale. So you can just do this and it's the same. You can open the console and use a set time scale to whatever you like, for instance to 9, and it's the same thing because we can now see that it has been set up exactly in the same way, but this ring is, how can I say it, a little more convenient if you want to avoid to open the game console and type the command. So nothing fancy, but something you may want to use anyway. Oh, a birdie. I love the birds. We found this nice library. So I think I will take a note, because my poor English did not know what a rookery is, and so I will just take a note. Nice library. For future, we have a note that is visible on the map. Let's go. Oh, the Imperial Archaeological Society. Oh, interesting place. I suppose. And we are not far from some very big Dwemer ruins, so it's a good place. Hello.
Can we hurry this along?
I've not seen you here before. What business do you have with the Archaeological Society? Well, by trade, latest rumor, background. Someone in particular. Okay, so let's see if we can join this society. Hello. Don't kill. I think he's from MCA. So sort of cosmetic, and you can see it's from MCA. Hello.
Do you want something?
Background. The latest rumors. Okay, so not much to say.
There is someone watching me.
And Danmars really are not gentle with Shirayu. He's Inwa just arrived by boat. Oh. This must be some sort of place where they study the Dwemer species they find in the ruins, but mostly empty. I'd say everything empty. But but I could use a piece of scrap metal. It's very heavy, so it's easy. And there are also armors. Oh, I did risk a lot with a guard here. Let's see my bounty. So let's talk
Yes, what is it?
with the nice lady here. Iris. Oh, web visitor. I am Iris Melia. Do you have questions? Okay, so let's talk. Barrato Martus. Witty. Chief. Emil. A dark elf agent. Oh, and that bookish girl. Okay, so one of them probably will allow me to join, I hope. Persuasion is not working. And she's reading some books in theory because book is not appearing.
Go ahead, stranger.
Oh, hello. She's from MCA. Oh, I'm using a mode which is adding random names to MCA
Hello. Did you want something?
NPCs, so... Marissa, tell me about yourself. Oh, archaeology, anime, latest rumors, background, High Rock, and that's a place that I would like to visit in Morrowind. A High Rock mod. Okay, so let's go up and see. More books and...
Yes, friend.
Hello. I haven't seen you. Denmark culture? Oh, let's talk. Background. Speechcraft. Gift Guild. Eugene must be some mod place. Let's talk about your pretty eyes now, eh? Doesn't work. Uh-oh. And you can see the scabbard is really nice, but with this problem. We have a couple books. Classic. Firmament. And this is our sign. Atronach. More things here.
What's this about?
Oh, Barato, you must be an important man. I am Barato Martus. Oh, and there's some kind of difference between his name which is Barato here, and the name used here. And really this is one thing which should not happen, because we have a proper construct, a sort of a text variable that can be used in dialogue. You can write it as divide sign name, and it will automatically replaced by the current talking NPC name. So there's no really reason for this kind of errors, and this is something that a mod like Tamir Rebuild should really not do this way, because it's one of the elder mods modding team in the story of Morrowind modding. So this is really something a little well, not by expert modders. Anyway, let's call it a typo. So new Night Protector, Contumius Flavius, important. Oh, the Governor, latest rumors, my trade, Speechcraft, and no, it seems we cannot join. Maybe we are so low level that the topic isn't even appearing. This book is very nice, but I think that stealing it is too risky, because I could be spot anytime. Okay, so better not risk it. Can we go this way? Ooh, interesting place. Sort of conferences. Room. More brief history of Empire. The Empire is really trying to make downloads read this book. It's everywhere. Oh, lecture notes. Dreamer tubes.
Let's hear it.
Octavius. What do you know about downloads? Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm focusing on preparing my lecture notes right now. Perhaps later? Later. And we have Arthrodite. So, can we talk about... Oh no. Okay, more books. Oh, I'm sneaking. I didn't realize I was sneaking, but for some reason. That's really strange. Oh, no books here with interesting things to read.
Do I drop the sweet roll or hand it over and come back later?
And I think we explored everything, but probably it is not possible to join.
What say you?
Hello, background. We can try to persuade, but like everything in Morrowind, when your stamina is not at top, your chances to be able to successfully doing something is very low. So it's better to have this green to the top for each and everything you are trying to do. So we can try this, but it will never... Oh, it worked. But that means this NPC is really easy to admire. And this is good experience, because each time you are able to successfully admire your experience with personality and talking. The speechcraft is going up, and so you can really do it a lot of times. Also, I have the option from the Morrowind code patch to allow you to keep clicking this option without closing the windows every time, so it's very easy to do. A good thing to set in your Morrowind code patch options. And I think I've been already here. Probably so.
Let's hear it.
Oh, and I want to show you this because it's added from my mod, which is adding Windows light. You can see the daylight, how it's illuminating my character. And you can set up the mode to be less heavy on your frame rate, adding less lights. You will lose a little of the scenic effect because there will be a little less illuminated window, but it will be probably easier with your frame rate. And you can just read the readme, and it should be written what you can do. Check. So let's look for abot window glow readme, or also in the mod description field. That should be check. Because I wrote a mod, but I don't remember everything, so I have to read the readme to find how I can tweak the mod and set. Oh, okay. So there are several things you can tweak. Oh, so tech info tweaks. For better frame rate, it is suggested to try disabling some of the dynamic lights while keeping the glow effect. Open the game console and enter set AB01WG lights off to 1 to randomly skip 75% of lights. General suggested setting. So we will do it and see what happens. First I want to see current value. Show AB AB01, this is my prefix. AB01, Windows, glow, lights off. Lights off. Show me the current value, which is 0, which is the default standard initial mode setting. We want to set it to 1, so a little less lights are displayed, so we can spare a little frames. And so we use the set command to 1, and now the value should be 1. Okay, so the mod is now set up to use less lights, and this should improve your frame rate by night, especially in big cities with a lot of windows like this one. And now we can save, and from now on the mod will be set up with this kind of behavior. There's no need to change it every time you start playing. You just have to save once for the global variable changes to be saved and be valid for your play. And let's go on exploring this beautiful city.
By the gods, you tourists are a nuisance.
Oh yes. Oh, Guild of Fighters? Interesting. Can we join here? Hello. And I love these helmets with open. You can see the eyes usually, or not this model of helmet, because it's a sort of alien helmet. You can't see the eyes so much. But hello, latest rumors. Okay, let's try and talk. Okay, little secret. And she's probably from MCA, but it's good to have these people around because they make Morrowind come alive. Oh, welcome to the admin branch of the Guild of the Fighters. Do you have a contract for us, or are you here to join the Fighters Guild? Of course. You look like you could take care of yourself. Oh well. Before signing you up, you might want to look the Fighters Guild charge. Are you ready? Well, let's read the contract before. Duties, honor, valor. Oh, we can use the equipment chest. No fight with members, and no thieves from members. Okay, so you bet. You are now Shiryusan, the associate in the Fighters Guild. Work hard, follow orders, and you'll do just fine. Seek me out, advancement soon. So, what can we do? Let's talk about orders. Oh, some work. I have an interior task for you. So there's a problem with the Windmoth Legion. And there are people.
Hardus has given me an interior task for the guild. I must find Joran, a guild member who left to join a local militia, and convince him to return to the guild with promises of a raise. If he declines, Hardus suggests that I pick a fight with him so that he will get arrested, thus eliminating his chance of getting into the militia. I should look for Joran at the Red Drake Inn.
Not something really too easy, because we must pick a fight. And Xiaoyu is not really a good fighter, especially with hands. So, well, we'll see. For now,
What brings you here?
should be able to access this equipment chest, and that's a good thing, especially for the potions. Ah, this also. I don't think we have anything to fix for now.
Yes?
Let's talk about weapons. And something useful would be a bow, but I don't think he has any. Oh,
Outlander.
armor? Hello. Serious? Okay. Oh, an orc. Oh, you're so nice for an orc. Ooh. He's a friend. But there's not a lot to say. Nice cuirass. But the detail of these horses, really nice texture. Oh, nice sword. Oh, he's going away. I can steal the sword. Or no. I've been too slow. But hopefully he will go and look for the other room in a short time. Uh-oh. It's going up and down. But I've seen that sword, I want it. And we found a nice steel tower shield and a good silver weapon. It's sort of fighting with the long hair of Shiayu, but this shield is still impressive. Let's go down here. Ooh. And here is someone who could sell a bow, hopefully. Hello, I have something to sell, maybe. So let's sell this iron bar because this is better. Doesn't want to buy it. Right.
This warm blood has questions.
Nagla Groshak. And maybe a mesh replacer like the one used in to numify mods could be used also to change how can I say, the practice dummies, which are really just static in the game and like this ones internally rebuilt, and replace them with some walking practice dummies, which are really creatures. And usually making this thing with a mod is tricky because you must pay attention to how you replace them, and that's not really easy. But maybe using something like non-replacer could do. I must try this. It would be also so much faster to do it this way, because even if it is working in the construction set, it is much more time consuming to do it. We'll try and see how it works. If it is possible to replace
Bellow.
these statics with some creatures using the mesh. mesh replacer, like with necessities of Morrowind. Oh, and we got pillows? No, thank you. And this is empty. So we have this mission for Fighters Guild. Can we auto? No.
Anything I can do for you?
So I want to sell this and this. And I don't think that. Oh, here is a steel longbow, but my money is not much. So for now, I will wait. Ooh, a birdie. How nice. Look at how nice this thing is. Kate sit. Best animation so far. It's really like, oh, and a small bird. Hmm? And we keep on going north while exploring this big city. Oh, and this is sort of slum zone of the city, out of the walls, near the water. Maybe later. Let's explore more. Background. The secret. Latest rumors.
What do you want?
Oh, pillows. Well, she must be some kind of alchemist. Hello, nice lady.
Hurry this up, will you?
Background. My name is Arnatil. I'm a bosmer. Latest rules. Ending. She really a nice wood elf. Look at her. She's a beauty. Oh, interesting book. And I think I could just land the use of this alchemy set. So first thing I will save, because I want also to check if Great and 7th alchemy filter mode is working. Because I tried it recently and it gave me problems. I think while I was also using some magic ring to increase my alchemy skill while using the filter in the mod filtering, and it was not working well. But now that we are at the start, we know enchantment to help us doing alchemy. Probably the mod will work as intended, and I would want just to try it. So, first thing we need to start
Now where did I put that?
the alchemy set. By touching what we want to use, but we need to find a mortar and a pestle to start proper alchemy, and I don't see it. So an alchemist without a mortar and pestle is something really not working. So there must be one somewhere. Oh, this is really funny because it's one piece that is always needed to do some alchemy, and there's no piece. Maybe she has it locked in a safe place to avoid people using her alchemy set. Anyway, I see no mortar and pestle, so we cannot do our alchemy testing for now. Anyway, nice lady, nice place. So try and drink and fill a bottle of water. Ooh. So I will take a note here about, oh sorry, I will take a note inside because I think, oh, let's close. This is the house. Inside here I will take a note. Alchemy set. There's no mortar and pestle, but still. And it should be visible from the outside when I'm hovering over the door. So notes in Morrowind are really powerful. Track things and set information. Can't deal with it. Too risky. Tower closed. And this place seems interesting. A mining bunk house. Hello.
Say your needs.
Background. Must be mine workers. Hello. Rollier. I'm a publican. Oh, only miners are served here.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
And
My
also
time is precious, so make it quick.
bananas here. Can I drink?
You want something, friend?
We have a little square. Ah, another birdie. Cutie. Ooh, a plum. Yeah, good alchemy ingredients. Oh, and over there at Talvani Mage Tower.
What was that?
Must be the local Talvani Lord. A manor? Lots of things to steal here. Hello, are you an alchemist? It seems so. Background. I'm a man of leisure. I'm trying to see if I can concoct some brew to cure my ailment. Not much success, though. Little advice, little secret, latest rumors. So he's trying to concoct some cure or some kind
Go
of
ahead, stranger.
disease. Ooh! And alchemy skill books. So, oh, there's a mortal and pestle we can finally try and can we just try and practice a little alchemy with your nice set? I think so. So can you move a little so we can just try? Thank you. And it's a very nice alchemy set. We have master quality equipment. I think we have also this power, which is fortifying intelligence a little. Oh, we are also hungry, so it would be a good idea before walking to eat something. And we take back what remains, and we take our food satchel, put it away for next use. Anyhow, we are ready to try some alchemy, but let's use this power to increase intelligence a little.
Moe. Ixi. Anna.
And the parcel is so we could try some we Restore fatigue. And not much, because ingredients are not many. Anyway, we did some potion. Not bad. The alchemy quality is good, thanks to the equipment. Oh, a nice lady. Villa Artoria. The housekeeper. Someone in particular. Specific place. And we finally have been able to open a chest. And as you can see, silver is not so really valuable because it has a good value, but it is also heavy. So I'm not a good thief. Oh, we have an extravagant amulet. An expensive skeleton. This is good. But this shield is a
That was the
little
strangest book I've
too
ever
big,
read.
maybe. Closed. Goodbye. Let's visit this square.
Yes?
Background. Latest rumors. Oh, trouble at hand.
Go ahead, stranger.
A general merchant. Oh, with the usual people browsing. Hello. I'm Savius Varys. Oh, let's talk about usual things. So we know there's a place called Garcia, which is dangerous. Oh, yes, a lot of things to solve. But really nothing particularly good. And well, I think I'm able to salvage this thing, which is not usually allowed, thanks to a mod in Vardenfell, but here I think merchants will not be able to use that mod. So let's try and
Yes.
see if I can sell this thing. I think so. Oh, it doesn't buy it. But probably because it's not something he normally buys. And I'm not sure. It would be nice to have a shield, but shield is so big. I don't like how the air is passing through. It should be a little more angled. See? Yes, like this. A little more. Maybe tweaking the mesh would be enough. We could just try doing it, but I don't want to do it now. Oh, next time maybe we'll try and move the mesh a little, so it's not conflicting with the air. Anyway, for now I will just sell it. And we have this NPC background. And we have a nice lady.
All right, I'm listening. What was that about?
Ooh. Alchemy is really increasing. Ooh, 4
Can you
skill
ask your
books,
question quickly? I'm not.
5 skill books. Really, this is a very lucky find, and I'm not so sure this thing is really balanced, because in my opinion more than 4 skill books are a little much to find in a single room. Anyway, let's keep this thing for future.
What was that?
Future version of Time Rebuild, when they will touch the Talvani mainland zone, hopefully as later as possible. I don't know how to say it, because every time they try and change major things, they do really cause a lot of problems for other mods trying to work with Time Rebuild. Oh, Leopold. Background. A noble. My secret.
Ah, hello. Did you want something?
Common belt. And a strange flower. A noble house and noble flower. Ooh, that's a big book. So this house is full of precious skill books. It's a noble house, so it's believable, but still. Maybe it could be just adding a couple of guards or private guards probably would be enough to make this part of the mod much better, because it's really believable that there are precious books here, but they should be a little more protected. But maybe we can think that the nobles here are sort of having not much money, so they cannot hire guards. That could be also a possible reason to have precious things not protected. Anyway, Aryu is going to be also a thief, so she is doing well. Oh, sorry. Not bad, but we can have better. I will give you this one. And a common ring. Blows. Oh, this is good. Like this one. Well, I don't like much these pants. Oh, but I like this a lot. Very nice.
hello. Did you want something?
Am I pretty? Not much. So, where is alchemy set? Let's take a note. I need first to
What's this about?
enable the other components. I have not valid combinations. So let's try. No, but I cannot do anything because I could do this restore fatigue probably. But I'd better keep the inputs. Hello, see you later. Let's keep visiting this nice square.
Let's hear it.
I think I've already been here. And Salda's house. Nobody home? Good evening. Salda, I'm here.
What's this about?
Background. Oh, a better mage. always forget to close that window. Oh, we can just drink some beer. And it's better not to steal because she's a battle mage and be really dangerous. Uh-oh, no more lockpicks. Oh, and we are nearly over encumbered. Ooh, precious ingredients. Ooh, I like this robe. And I think we really found a lot of nice things. And now the sword should work. Let's see. But we are over encumbered, so must choose what to keep. Oh, let's sit. Some of them. Because it is still a small increase to your alchemy skill to taste ingredients. Leopold. I'm already been there. What? Don't remember if there's alchemist skill. No.
I am busy, so if you will excuse me. Is it necessary that you speak with me?
Right, I must find the place with alchemy set. Here.
Yes?
And better wait a little because my stamina is too low. Oh, and let's try if the mod is working. When you look for restore fatigue, restore health potions. So we'll press the standard key, which I have set to be I don't remember. B Zeta or B or really don't remember. What is the key to enable the filtering? No, I must look at the mod because I don't remember this detail. So mod is called MWSI Alchemy, I think. Alchemy filters. Don't remember. It's faster to find the auto. Greatness 7. Okay, so alchemy filter, just alchemy filter. Oh, default hotkey is right control. Okay, let's try it. So right control. Okay. So what do you wish to do? Apply filters, split filters, change hotkey. Apply filters. So I want some restoration potion, and I want specifically do some potion for restore health. So let's see if filtering is working. So, but not each and every ingredients have been shown. Let's try again. So, Control key. Apply filters. Restoration. Oh, and it's not showing me the salt rise. This is something that I should be able to see. So let's try again on the start. And this time I will reset clear filters and play filters, restoration. Restore. And now it's showing me this, but not salt rise. And I think it is not able maybe to see the ingredients. The second effect, probably that's the reason. It's not wrong, because probably my skill is not enough for this. Because my skill is a little increased when I'm using all the equipment in a static way, because I've changed the script to the Atom Alchemy to add this little improvement in alchemy skill when you are using a stable alchemy set at home. But probably that is not taken into account by the filter mode. Anyway, let's do it the old way without filtering. Use this one and this one. And then let's do some restore fatigue. Not so good. Paralyze and cure poison, not good. Oh, fortify intelligence, that's good. And I would need some ingredients for feather. Here it is. Don't want to use my plums, my bird plums. I could use a cure paralyzation. They are very precious potions. Probably the most precious potion, because they are the only thing that can save your life when you are paralyzed. And thank you for allowing me to use your equipment. We'll be back. and we are really enjoying the city with lots of opportunities for the smart thief.
I'm listening.
We have smiths. Hello. Ooh, a silver saber. Nice weapon.
Yes?
Okay, so let's
Are
see.
you here for my services?
You have a bow. Three. Up. And this is a typical example of why you may want to avoid playing the opening animation of this chest. So if the chest sneak and click. But you can also cook something maybe. Yes. Something colliding here. Nice X, but so much heavy. And this gold is particular because I'm using the I think Yar Ulma. I don't remember the author of this conversion of the Skyrim or Blood Moon gold, but I did some different replaces because I'm using a less poly version. I did mixing to a different mode because this many mods do this pile, just copying the same single coin 4 or 5 times, and this is really increasing the poly count a lot. So I just found some meshes with this single mesh, which I think it's much better for poly count, because usually you don't find around a lot of gold places all in a place, but there are mods with which are placing things like a pile of gold, a dragon treasure in a room, and if you have this kind of heavy poly count gold replacer, it can give problems when you have millions of gold all in a place. So it's better avoid it if possible, in my opinion. Can get some ooze, but it's a little heavy. Reefs. And small quantity of gold. Probably he's using this gold to add it to some armor decoration. Hello.
Are you here for my services?
Oh, another vendor. This place is full of interesting banners. Okay, when you are done whistling, we can talk about bartering. And for now, I will pass. Oh, we also buy. Yes, I can sell this thing. This I don't like much, so I will sell this. Good.
Now, where did I put that?
And these are really good quality mesh replacer. I could use a sword like this. Oh, you're not selling. And ooh, it's starting to and you can see how the windows are slowly starting being illuminated. And that's my Windows Glow for Tower Rebuild expansion mode. And remember, we just set it up to place less lights so it's much it is still showing you the glowing windows, but less real lights. So it is faster. Okay, so in here, let's visit. Ooh, a pawnbroker. These places. So,
if I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Look at the quality of this face. It's really great. And Wesley is, I think, I like also the latest faces by Ivolga, I think. Aodime, I cannot say it, it's too difficult for me to correctly say it. But anyway, I think she's a model who recently redid Dharma races and other couple of races with some very high quality faces. And they have two particularities. First is they have ears, so they are not really compatible with existing Morrowind hair and ears combo. And the second and more important thing why I don't use this replacer is each and every face is with a very grumpy expression, and I think this is not something realistic with each and every face for each and every race. Okay, so Dharma are usually very unlikely to talk with strangers and so on, but each and every one of them, and other races like Nords or Orcs, should not have that kind of grumpy face, in my opinion. I think that's because modern modelers are already used to make faces with that expression, because that expression is then changed by the modern game engines, giving facial expression, and so that original grumpy expression is not bad in that case. But in case of Morrowind, where the only animation is the mouth opening, and this is really ugly. All these characters are with a grumpy expression. I don't like it. For this reason, I don't use that mod. But this is my personal preference. The mod, the quality of the faces I'm talking about is very, very high, probably higher than Wesley's ones, but all in all, I still prefer Wesley's a lot. And also, if Wesley is not available, I still like enough most of the faces included in battle heads. Anyway, let's go for just a little while. I think I will stop in a short time, but for now I want to finish exploring this place. He must be some kind of scout, because he has a lot of information about the surroundings. We could use some water. Oh, the Census and Excise Office. That's Interesting. Card as usual. Hello.
What's this about?
Background, latest rumors. It's a secret. Not much we can do. We were meant to be in Vattenfall, so they are not ready to know us. Ooh, no guards here. Uh-oh. Here is the guard. A captain.
Yes?
This way. Oh, we can go out. Some sort of... Oh, very nice. Look at this. And oh, there must be some pass because it's very high. And the Talvani Tower. Okay, I will not risk jumping there. Some gold with nobody looking at it. Oh, that's somebody.
Yes, friend.
Taxation notes. Enemy. Speak. Not much to do. And another scenic balcony. Oh, and I'm dead. I knew it was too risky, and I think I will just stop here. Maybe, yes, I will just stop here. Or well, I will load and save because I forgot to keep quick saves, so I'd better give the save a proper name, but I think I will stop here because it's so late and my voice is really saying goodbye. I hope at least the stream quality is more tolerable because I changed it.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Couple settings, and I hope that's working better. Anyway, here I save. See you next time.